What up, world? It's your homeboy Wordplay TJ. I'm doing this really quick, really dirty, not even thinking about it. And I think that's the point. I want to make sure to put something in a vlog. And this is a new series. Sorry. There's a lot of new series popping up. I don't know how to put it. I've been experimenting with things, trying to make things different. If you like the series, the most recent series that I was putting out where I talk about the lyrics under the lines, let me know down in the comment section. I'll keep it going and not do this series. But right now there's not a lot of traffic, and maybe that's something I can talk about. There's not a lot of traffic to the things that I do here on YouTube, but there are some positives, and I'll talk about that in a second. I'm concerned that there's a downward trend in my analytics, and folks that normally support me don't always get access to the things that I put out. So if something hits the algorithm, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be somebody that doesn't really know me, is new to me, and is trying to decide whether or not they're going to support my work. But if you're a fan, you're a long-standing supporter, the things that I'm doing do not always come to your attention. They're not always in the forefront, and that's an issue for me, because that means you have to work extra hard in order to get information, or I have to put it in my mail list, or I have to do this or that to get your attention, to let you know that something new is out. And I'm not going to stop doing those things. They're going to keep going. But I wanted to hop on here, be candid, and share some of my thoughts. Now, on to the good stuff. I'm working on a project, and as I'm working on this project, the way that I want to unveil it to the world is going to be disclosed, but it's not going to be disclosed right now. I'm keeping it on the hush. I don't want to really talk about my idea, talk about my theories until there's a product that I'm happy with. There's something that's mixed and mastered and ready to go. And then I'll put it out in that way. Another positive thing is that people have been subscribing to my Patreon. And so I have 2 Patreon subscribers, 2 patrons, 2 underdogs, if you will, who are subscribed. And I think that's a good way for you to support me outside of just watching this video. So if you're concerned about it, confused about it, you want to know more about it, be sure to either join my Patreon or join my members here on YouTube, and you can get early access to everything that I do. And speaking of putting out things first, this new project that I'm working on, I want to give it away exclusively to members and to patrons first, so they can hear it. I know that those people are going to support me and not going to share it with other people who haven't, gone through the process of like paying for that membership. And so I know that that's gonna work out the way that I want it to work out. And my marketing strategy with this particular project is gonna be different. And so I believe that people will, I will be able to trust those people that support me the most through that process. And that's as far as I'll go with that. Ultimately, what I'm saying is that support me in some ways that will financially impact the betterment of this project, that will support my music long term, they'll support my career long term. And if you're not sure how to do that, Patreon or memberships is the way to go. This project is really special to me and really important to me, because I think I'm just unlocking a lot of thoughts and ideas that are necessary for people to hear. The reason why I wanted those ideas to come out is because I feel just eager to say something important. I feel eager to say something impactful, and I believe people trust my voice, people listen to my words, people believe I have good judgment or good wisdom, and that's not coming from me. That is coming from other people telling me that. So I trust them, and so I'm going to just lean on their understanding and do what I do. Ultimately, there's a lot going on in the background. I'm working on so many things. I've been putting out a lot of content on social media, on TikTok, on Shorts, on Reels, a bunch of different skits. So if you haven't seen them, go subscribe to Wordplay TJ Shorts, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. I changed the name a few times, so I'm sorry. Go support those things so they can be driven by the algorithm. Ultimately, I say all of this to share one goal that I can disclose with you. I am aiming for 1 million streams per month. And this comes from a lot of people that are like kind of talking about the music industry and the music business right now. Two people of note are Lil Russell. I'm following him. I'm watching his career develop, and I like the way he moves independently. So he's a model for my independent career. And Nick D is another person who is, I'm thinking like, you know, my independent career should be modeled after. And that 1 million streams goal will take me from the current career that I'm in into the career that I want long term. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop teaching or stop educating people. As a matter of fact, I still do on the Music Advice channel, but that just means that I'll be able to do this full time no matter what. And 1 million streams a month is the bare minimum for me to aim for. Right now, I think Nick D gets 4 million monthly listeners or something like that per month. And that's something unique to aim for. And I feel like I can achieve that in some of the ways that he's shared. And so ultimately, that is it. Join my Patreon, support the membership, get ready for a new project, and help me get to 1 million streams a month. Those are the things that I think are important and the reason why I put it in a vlog. So until next time, it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ. Peace. Got 2 lions in this bit.